While many nonprofits continue to face hardships during the COVID-19 pandemic, especially since they didn't qualify for COVID emergency relief funding. Well, that's true for one statewide nonprofit filled with medically vulnerable members. Channel 3's Angela Kim has the story.
We are planning on returning to play. And when they return to play, we need to have them at the same athletic level that they left in.
Special Olympics Tennessee is getting ready to return to in-person activities. But according to one organizer, Amy Parker, it's much easier said than done.
I receive calls and text messages and Facebook messages, social media messages from our athletes just wanting to gather, just wanting to be back involved.
Parker says things won't resume until athletes and volunteers feel safe, as the majority of the athletes are medically vulnerable. But helping these athletes return safely requires PPE equipment, which can add up financially, with 18,000 athletes across the state.
As we have budgeted this out, it looks like that it is going to be an additional $11.60 per athlete on top of our ongoing costs to make sure that when they return to play, they're doing it safely.
Parker says although finances make things tough, returning to in-person events is a priority to battle the isolation and medical insecurities many athletes have faced for a year.
Imagine if you were not able to gather with your teammates, with your friends, with your peer groups in almost a year. How important is it for you to be back in a social situation where you can gather with your peers, your teammates, your friends, your supporters?
For now, as the organization continues to collect donations to provide this free PPE equipment for athletes, Parker says the organization is sticking to safe, smaller virtual events.
We are able to continue, we're able to start gathering together in small practices to get everybody back together, ultimately so we can get to our end goal of May, June, and July doing these regional events where we can start bringing some of our athletes together.
Reporting in Chattanooga, Angela Kim, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
How to look for updates on when Special Olympics will be reopening or to volunteer for the organization, you can click on this story inside the WRCB app.